Hey there everybody, this is Airhead. Welcome back to Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Last episode we beat Quick Draw and the boss rush. And in this episode we are going to do a little extra mode. There's not too much to it. You've seen a lot of the game already, they don't change very much of it. But I thought I'd show it off a little bit. So we're going to get right on into it. Alright, welcome to Extra Mode. In this mode, you have half health. 3 hits and you're done. And that is it. That is really all there is to it. The enemies aren't tougher, the bosses aren't tougher, there aren't any new enemy formations, or really anything. It's just half health. So it's a little bit harder. That's about it. No enemy replacements. Kind of a shame. I wish they did a little bit more with it. But it's not really a big deal. So yeah, we're just going to go through the game again. So I thought since not really much is going on, I'm going to talk about some of this game's pre-release info. There's not a lot of it, but there's still a little bit to talk about. And all this information is brought to you by the Cutting Room Floor. I highly recommend checking out their site. They have a lot of really cool information about video game beta, pre-release stuff. Very interesting. Alright. Now, before I talk about information, I'm going to do something. I said that if you get 7, then 6, all the way to 1, that you'll get 30 lives. I'm actually going to try that. But because I'm on the Virtual Console, I can make restore points, so it actually shouldn't be too difficult. So I can just like make a restore point right before, and then just try. Next time I'll go for a 6, and then so on and so forth. So we'll see how that works. So I want to see if it actually works, because sometimes wikis can be wrong. I usually trust them, but you never know. Okay, so pre-release info. Not a lot of this to this game. It was shown off at E3 2002. Not much was shown off. They had a little trailer, just a little pre-release trailer. It's a pretty interesting trailer, very different from this game. And one of the most interesting parts of that trailer is the music that plays in the background. It's Vegetable Valley, but it stays much truer to the Kirby's Adventure one. So it sounds a lot more similar, just updated. And it plays the intro twice, like in the original, which is really interesting because that never makes an appearance in this game. And just more little tidbits. Some of the ability sound effects were different. Some of the enemies had different designs. I'll put a link to the Cutting Room Floor and to the trailer in the description if you want to check it out. It's pretty interesting. It's a short trailer. There's actually... Okay. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. Create a restore point. Going for a 6. Okay, cool. Got the 6. Yeah, so not too much for pre-release. In just the coding of this game, they found a few test rooms that are pretty interesting. There's actually a sprite for Kirby that goes unused in this game. It's of Laser. So in Kirby's Adventure, Laser doesn't have the little helmet. He shoots the laser out of his hand. And they actually have a sprite for that in the beta trailer. That's really about it for the trailer. There's really not a lot. There are a few like level designs that don't appear in the final game, but it looks like mostly just test stuff. Alright, once we get through this level, I'm just gonna cut ahead to stuff, because there's not really too much else to talk about. We've seen these levels all before. And one thing about Extra, you do get something for beating the game. There's a little bit of misconception about how much you need to beat. You just need to beat it. You don't have to do 100%. Some sites say you have to do 100%. You don't have to. You can just beat it. You don't have to do all the secrets. Alright. Let's aim for a 5. Nope. Have to go a little bit earlier. There we go, got the 5. Next up is 4. Okay, so I'm just going to cut ahead. I'll show off little bits and pieces of levels that I didn't get to show off before just because a secret got in the way or there's a branching path. So I will see you in a little bit. Alright, we got the 4. Next up is the 3. Alright, there's 3. Next up is 2, and we're going alright. Oh yeah, just a quick little thing that I learned is Peppy Tonics in extra mode only restore 1 health, not 2. I guess it would be kind of unfair if they healed 2. Maximum Tomato is still heal you to full though. Alright, on to the next one. Sweet, got the 2. Well, I mean, I've been getting 2s this entire series, so it shouldn't really be much of a surprise. And now all we have to do is get a 1, which may take a few tries. This is going to be cool to see how this works. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, the moment of truth. Oh, there it is! Oh gosh! Oh, that's awesome. That'll help a lot in extra mode. Sweet! Oh, that's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad I got to show that off. Okay, with that done, time to get to some little level bits and pieces, so see you there. Alright, and here we have our first little part of a level that I skipped. In LP, I went through this hole in the wall that leads to the secret, but if you go back past it, just a little bit further, you get to this little water current. And this is level 4 of Yogurt Yard, by the way. So we're going to go and see this weird current that you don't really see very much in the game. And if you follow it, you die. So we're just going to go through this door, and this will lead to another little underwater area filled with spikes and Gordos, and it also has a current. Once you get past here, you can't really go back. Yep, so that's just a little extra area. Alright, so I will see you in the next one. Alright, and here we are in Orange Ocean Level 3. I did mention how to do this in just text, but I wanted to show it off. So if you go in these windows, you can get a 1-up on that side, and a 1-up on this side. So that's how you get those. I just wanted to show it off, because I actually didn't know about this until I was playing for practice. So that's kind of nifty. Alright, on to the next area. And the last little area that we're going to be doing right now is this, in Orange Ocean Level 6. Last time I took the top path, and now we take the bottom. Against 2 Mr. Frosties. Oh wow, I'm surprised I didn't die there. Ha! Oh, that's funny. Let's try that again. Yeah, as you can see, I've lost a good bit of lives. I'm glad I did that trick. Actually, it really doesn't matter either way. And this is actually a new path too, this little water area. So there's this whole split path. This is like the only split path in the whole game. It's really weird. Yeah, you'll miss out on this whole part if you take the upper path. And then you start out in this little water area. Alright, so that's all the little bits and pieces of levels that I wanted to show. So now we are going to be heading to the final boss, so I'll see you there. Alright, time to start the final boss of Extra Mode. And you may notice, I am in a ball. I'm going to try and beat it with Ball Kirby, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's just DDD again. Nothing too new. Do you see how much damage that does? That is absurd. But it is very hard but I want to try and do it. You can't really hit you like this. Oh, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, I did it. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, ball is the best ability. See, I told you. Ball's so good. Yep, just gonna go through Fountain of Dreams again. Can I skip this? Oh, I can, cool. Alright. And, thank goodness, you get fully healed for this. So we're just gonna go through the motions again, just with less health. Oh, hopefully I don't die, but it's not really a big deal if I do. Oh, it's so nice to be... Well, it's so nice to be done with boss rush, because then I don't really have to worry about dying. Just old song and dance again. Not really too much to talk about, but I do have to say, rushing through extra mode, it's pretty fun. Like, not having to worry about secrets, you can just rush through levels as fast as you can. It's enjoyable. I've seen speedruns of this game, and it's pretty crazy. I do love watching speedruns, so it is kind of fun just trying to get through levels as quick as you can. And I'll have to do that again soon, but we'll talk about that later. Alright. Back to the moon. Hasn't been blown up yet. Is this Mr. Shine we're fighting on? No, just kidding. Alright, let's try not to jump into his attacks this time. Let's see if I can do that. Go. He does have one kind of... Okay, this. Let's see. Oh, no. He does another thing. I want to see. I never showed it off during the LP. Let's see if I can show it off this time. He does that twirly thing, but he does a different thing after the twirly attack. Nope. Come on, do your... nope. Come on, do your other attack. It's kind of funny looking. Come on. Yes, yes. Oh. Come on. All I can do is crouch to the music. Give me something to do. There it is. See, he'll do that. I mean, he just goes upside down. Not really much to talk about, but I wanted to show it off. Alright, you should be done here pretty soon. Yes, yes. Do your swoop. Swoop to whoop. There we go. If only I could have done that in the boss rush when I had 1 health. His death scene's kind of cool, though. I do like that. Kind of freaky, but kind of colorful and nice. I know, 100% interrupting this cutscene. Just me interrupting this cutscene. Isn't that nice? Yes, yes. Can I skip this? Nope, can't skip it. Oh, something to talk about. DDD. All the D's are capitalized for some reason. I don't know why they spell it that way, but they do. This is like one of the only times that happens. And something else I want to note. The game calls them nightmares. So I guess nightmare is kind of an embodiment of all the nightmares. I guess. Instead of just one nightmare. I do love this ending music. There's actually, on the CD that came with the Dream Collection, Kirby's Dream Collection, the 20th anniversary thing, they have a song called Dream a New Dream for Tomorrow. And it's a remix of this. And oh, it's beautiful. I highly recommend looking it up. It's very pretty sounding. Alright, putting it back again. It is a beautiful scene. This sprite's so good. So beautiful. Alright, new credits. It's the mini boss rush. That's really about it. I don't have anything to talk about for this credits. So I am just going to let you listen to Green Greens. So enjoy. Alright, that's the end, and now you can choose a Meta Nightmare from the subgames menu. Yep, this is the first game to feature playable Meta Knight mode. Yeah, and see, I didn't have to do any of the secrets. I didn't do any of them. See, 83%. But you do get something for 100% extra mode. So I will go ahead and show that off right now. It's nothing much, but I want to show it off. So let's go back in here. Alright, here's the final secret switch. Let's go ahead and press it. And 100% complete! You are amazing! Yep, this is what you get for 100%ing extra mode. Just a nice little praise, I guess, from the game, saying how amazing you are. I mean, it's really not that difficult, but that's okay. It's still nice to feel appreciated. Alright, that's everything for extra mode. So I will see you for Meta Nightmare. Alright, see ya in a bit. Sub games, Meta Nightmare. Say Dreamland as a Meta Knight. So now, it is time to beat the game again. So let's get on into it. Meta Nightmare. Meta Knight has set out to practice his swordplay. Use his blade to clear the way. You can't save, but I have restore, so it doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, another thing with that is in Kirby's Adventure, extra mode, you also couldn't save, but they let you save in Nightmare in Dreamland. Alright, welcome to Meta Nightmare. You play as Meta Knight, so let's just get started. Meta Knight, he has a swing, kind of a consecutive swing, the twofer. He has the up stab and the down stab. He doesn't have a spin attack. Oh, great start. He doesn't have a spin attack, but he does this sword swing in the air. And his flight, like, stops all your momentum and is incredibly slow. So I recommend not doing that. Because you are timed, see? And another thing, it's actually, I took the damage on purpose, I promise. Because I want to show this off. Yep, he has a unique death animation where his mask just flies off. He's also incredibly fast on the ground, but it is very easy to die. Because flying is painfully slow. This is really cool that you get to play as Meta Knight. Kind of paved the way for other meta nightmares, I suppose. Like in Superstar Ultra. And there's DDD Tour, and then Star Allies had like guest star. Oh well, there we go. But yeah, it's just extra mode, but you play as Meta Knight. I am going to show off boss fights for this, because it's kind of interesting you get to fight the bosses as Meta Knight. And there's no goal game, so lives are very hard to come by, but if you game over, it doesn't really matter. And you're still... I'm going to pause because you're still timed. Oh, yeah. Oh, you have the crouch stab. Yep. Meta Knight. Yes, very nice. Okay, so I will see you at Wispy Woods. Hi, quick little interruption here. This is what the 1-ups look like. Just thought I'd point that out. Alright, now, on to Wispy Woods. Alright, time for Wispy Woods. This should be incredibly easy. You can just like upstab. Yep. Oh yeah, one thing. His wings do not do damage, like in future games. And another thing about Meta Knight is his sword will light wicks, it will hammer down little stakes, and I died. I mean, I guess that's what I get for going in with 1 health. Yeah, but his sword pretty much does everything any ability can do. Can break metal blocks. Oh yeah, and he has this little dash attack I forgot to mention. Yeah, there you go. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, and the timer continues to run even when you pause the game. So my time is going to be really bad, but that's okay. Alright, and now I will see you at Paint Roller. Oh, by the way, you still have to fight the Meta Knights as Meta Knight. I think this counts as treason. So we're gonna have to teach him a lesson. Or maybe we're the fake Meta Knight. Oh, the theories. Alright, now I will see you at Paint Roller. Alright, on to Paint Roller. Just a few more things about this mode. You cannot do any sub-games on the overworld. Pretty much... Oh gosh. Pretty much nothing that Kirby had access to. You don't really get any of that. And also with Meta Knight, he functions the same underwater. He still gets his down stab, his up stab. Whoa. There we go. Easy peasy. Alrighty. And now I will see you at Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Actually, I'm going to check if secret switches are here, because I do not remember, and I know there's a secret switch in this level, so we might as well just show it off, even though I'm probably gonna die. Oh. The thing with Meta Knight is you have to get like a full jump, or close to a full jump before you can start flying. So if you just like mash A, it's really hard to fly. Yeah, all around this mode is pretty hard actually. Let's see. Okay, so secret switches are still here. I have no idea why they are. There's no percent checker for this, it's all about time. And none of the switches are even helpful because you can't use anything. But they're still here. It's a bit of a waste of time. Alright, now I will see you at Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Time for Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. Just gonna hack away at him. And just keep on doing that. Cool. I did it. Oh yeah, one thing about Meta Knight. While his horizontal flight speed is ridiculously slow, his vertical speed is crazy fast. But you can't really see it here, but you'll see more of it later. Alright, so next up is Krako. See you in a bit. Now it's time for Krako, and I can show off Meta Knight's crazy vertical flight speed. Like, just look at this. This is absurd. So I guess this flight isn't all terrible, but, well, you can't damage enemies. So it's not super great. Alright, I was going through levels. I realized that secret switches are actually pretty nice because they fully heal you. So there is a bit of a use for them. But it doesn't really help much when you go into a boss fight with 1 health. So let's try that again. Off we go. Time to mash A. Like crazy. Krako can't even keep up. Oh well. He can if I get hit twice in a row. Wow. There are like 4 starmen and I hit 2 of them. It's not even Krako that's the problem. Does it have invincibility? Cool, it does. Well, not too helpful when I just use it in the middle of Krako. Maybe I can show off the game over screen again. But this time hit yes. You know, I'm gonna stay over here because I don't think any starmen appear around it. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. You'd think after playing this boss dozens of times for the boss rush, I'd actually know the layout of the map. Yeah, all the other bosses, pieces of cake. I don't know why I'm struggling with this one. Oh my goodness. Stop hitting me. Nope. Alright, let's try this again. Ooh, that was close. The upstab doesn't even reach. Why do you do this to me, Meta Knight? I'm dead. Here's the game over screen. Continue. That's it. There's really not a penalty for gaming over at all. There's a time loss, but that's about it. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna take it a little bit more slowly so I don't get bopped by a Starman. What? How did that hit me? There we go. That was way harder than it should have been. That's okay. Alright. See ya at Heavy Mole. Oh, I can do it. I can beat it. I promise. I'm catching up. Look at me go. I'm gonna get it in no time. Look how fast I am. Oh yeah. There's no way I could possibly lose. Why is this one up even here? Okay. Alright. Time for Heavy Mole. And are you ready for the best strategy ever? Downstab! Yup. That totally happens. Alright, let's... Oh, for real this time. That's so silly that happens. That'll happen with stone. If you use stone in this battle, in the regular game, you'll just plummet to your death. It's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I've noticed a lot of this game has some weird designs for Meta Knight mode. Because there are some 1-ups that you just can't get. Because they were there, you can get them with Kirby. Like there's one inside a wall that you have to suck up, and you just can't get it as Meta Knight. Speaking of Meta Knight, next time we'll be fighting Meta Knight. So I'll see you in a bit. Hey, check out this weird glitch I just found. Look! I'm flying underwater. That's really weird. I just found that. I just wanted to show it off. And then when you land, it goes away. That's so weird. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled Meta Knight. On the quest to hone his swordsmanship, Meta Knight must face himself and probably die. Yeah, there you go. But if you beat yourself in battle, are you strong or are you weak? Now that's a question. Alright, let's try this again. You know, I'm just gonna like stay right inside him and just keep hitting him. Just tank hits, there we go, easy peasy. Oh, he was me all along, or was I him? Gasp. Okay, that's Meta Knight. And now, it's time for King DDD. So I'll see you there. This is it. This is the end of Meta Nightmare. Let's go on ahead. Now this is probably actually going to be a very hard fight. Because I have to be up close. You can kind of interrupt his animations a bit. Oh! I'm surprised the stars damage you. I didn't think they did, but maybe they do. I don't remember that ever happening, but let's try again. I got pretty close. You can't really stun lock him. Oh, well, there you go. But you can kind of get close. Not like in Squeak Squad, where you could easily stun lock him. Okay, actually that was pretty easy. Yep, no nightmare here. You just, once you beat DD, that's it. Pretty cool little victory screen. Beat it in 1 hour, 14 minutes, 52 seconds. Not very good, but eh. And that, my friends, that is Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. That's all of it. All the extras, all the bonus stuff, everything. Whew. I finished my first LP. Awesome. That feels so good. And it'll be soon it'll soon be time to start my next LP, which I might have to take a little time on that one because I still need to do some more research. I'm gonna try and edit a little bit more, but I might have to try out a few things with that. But that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. This was so fun. This was great. I'm so glad that I did this game. I finished it. I did all the extras. I think I did this game. I think I did it justice. All right. Well, I guess I should give a hint for my next LP, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll give some hints. First, it is a spin-off of a beloved series. Second, it is made by geniuses. And third, while we're playing, we're going to do as the Romans do. So there you go. Those are the hints. And I will see you at that LP in a little bit. So thank you very much for watching. It has been a pleasure. And until the next project, sweet dreams.